Hey guys, welcome back to Baseball Busters. Today we'll talk about whether Albert Pujols is a top 10 MLB of all time. Let's head into it. The stats. Home runs, 5th of all time. To tie Alex Rodriguez for 4th place on the all-time home run list, the current leader in Major League Baseball needs 34 more home runs. Albert Pujols hasn't hit nearly as many home runs since 2015, when he appeared in 157 games. He is unlikely to overcome or even tie A-Rod now that his position has been decreased. In 2021, according to several prediction systems, Pujols will have between 12 and 15 round trippers. RBIs, 3rd of all time. To match the all-time great Ruth in runs batted in, Albert Pujols needs 114 more RBIs. The Angels slugger was capable of driving in more than 100 runs every season when he was at the height of his power, reaching a career high of 137 with the Cardinals in 2006. According to Steamer's projections, Albert Pujols will only have 47 RBIs this year, so don't hold your breath waiting for him to beat Babe Ruth. Hits, 15th of all time. During this season, Pujols may move up to the all-time hits column, with projection algorithms predicting the 41-year-old would collect between 72 and 95 hits. He may climb above LaJoie, Murray and Mays, and maybe even Collins and Molitor. On the other hand, there is zero possibility of his catching Rose. Doubles, 5th of all time. Pujols sits 55 behind Cobb in doubles. He might be known as the Machine, but Pujols hasn't hit more than 51 two-baggers in a season, so don't expect any movement here. Runs, 16th of all time. There's a good chance the 20-year veteran will move into 12th here if he stays healthy. He averaged 52.7 runs per season between 2017 and 2019 whilst playing around 132 games, and Pujols needs 46 runs to pass Gehrig this campaign. Jaws 1B, 2nd of all time. Pujols is a surefire lock for the Hall of Fame. Only Gehrig accrued a higher Jaws, which is a career B-WAR averaged over a player's 7-year peak in that metric. Every other first baseman in the top 10 already cemented a spot in Cooperstown. Games played, 16th of all time. The infielder should be able to pass Mays for 9th if he matches his 2017 to 2019 games played average. If Pujols appears in 140 contests, he would leapfrog Ripken for 8th. That's the highest Pujols could finish, even if he suits up for an entire 162-game campaign. F-WAR, 28th of all time. Based on what he's accomplished over the course of the last several seasons, Pujols is up against a significant obstacle whilst trying to move up here. Since the 2016 season, which was the last time the Dominican icon produced an F-WAR that was more than 0.8, he has been a negative player in each of the subsequent seasons. Recently, he got 2 hits to move into the top 10 of all time. Albert Pujols began last week's game against the Mets at Citi Field, which was the Mets' last game in New York during the regular season. Despite the Mets' 11-4 victory, Pujols was able to leave the game with another career milestone. According to Elias Sports Bureau, the official statistician of Major League Baseball, the Cardinals slugger passed Eddie Collins for 10th place on the all-time hits list with hits in both of his first 2 plate appearances against the right-handed pitcher Max Scherzer of the Mets. This brought the Cardinals slugger career total to 3,314, moving him past Collins for the position. Pujols began his night with a 2-run single in the 2nd inning that slipped off the first base bag. This allowed Corey Dickerson and Dylan Carlson to score, tying the score at 2-2. Pujols has managed to make an effect on a few years of his younger colleagues, despite the fact that he is now serving on the bench. That's incredible. The most enjoyable part of this experience has been seeing Albert and his method each day. I tried to learn as much as I could, said Brendan Donovan, another member of the squad. Last thoughts. Pujols will end his career as one of the all-time greats among right-handed batters in baseball's history. First up is Aaron, then Mays, and finally Pujols. You may safely assume that you are not the 30th greatest player of all time if your name appears in the same sentence as Hank Aaron and Willie Mays. Pujols is more deserving of a better fate. Why is this the case? There is no one answer to this question. However, ESPN has a long-standing reputation for favoring teams and players from the East Coast of the United States over those from other regions. His finest years were spent playing baseball in the Midwest and in California for Pujols. It is not a coincidence that ESPN has a history of downgrading West Coast athletes in their rankings, and that Jeter is ranked so highly. The fact that Jeter was a member of the Yankees whilst they were at the height of their dominance may have also played a role in ESPN writers' decision to prioritize Jeter's legendary status above his real accomplishments to baseball. What do you think about Pujols? Do you believe he belongs in the top 10 of all time? Let us know in the comment section. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure that you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.